Hello, everyone. I hope you like the lighting. I got my two soft boxes right here, so I'm not as dark in the background. It is during the daytime, and I do look a little jumpy and stuttering, and it might be because I need to power up this box, which I will do right now. Okay, Z9 with the Mirror 1 37 millimeter. This lens was made in 1978. Okay, manual focus lens for the M mount, but it's well, actually, it's an M42. It was made for the Ukraine camera, so it had that special mount. There's M42, M39 to the M mount, stuff like that. It's supposed to imitate the Zeiss one. So this is 37 millimeter. Anyway, long story short, great bokeh, great manual focus lens. I like it. But there's a reason why I want to do something. Um, I found two other people, two different countries, that had problems with the Z6 III and certain brands of CFExpress Type B cards. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is do an experiment where if I put this in, let's say, a Sony CFExpress card Type B reader, it's slower than the SanDisk one. I may have to unhook the USB-C cable and then plug it back in to get it working, to start recognizing the drive. But I noticed that sometimes when I put in a SanDisk Type B card reader, it doesn't read the card. So I'm trying to see if it's the card or it could be different drives. I tried it in different Z6 IIIs, these cards, and if the camera was stable, it had no problem. When I was moving it around, like vlogging or with changing hands from left to right, that's when a little shaking started um, freezing. And the only way out of that is to pop the battery out. And then, of course, it didn't write the file or complete it. And then I would have to start over. But long story short, I'm going to put in the SanDisk card reader right now. And I'm going to leave it in there. I'm not going to transfer any files over. It recognized the drive. So you're going to see some movies, one right after the other in this video. And I'm going to do different things, what I did with the Z9. And uh, see if the card fails. If it doesn't fail, then is it the drive or is it that certain disk? So I've tried this certain brand in different cameras, even on Nikon cameras. No problem. Z6 II, Z7 II, Z8, Z9. It only had a problem with the Z6 III. That's a 320 gigabyte and a 650 gigabyte. And I got two 650s and one 320 gigabyte. Okay. So I have Nikon and Canon, one Canon that has a CFExpress card. These cards don't fail. So is it a drive or is it something else? I reduced my H.265 on here to the 150 megabytes or megabits per second, whatever they do, instead of the 400 to see if I would get less shaking or juddering. So we'll see. So here's the first video, and I'm just going to play it from the drive. If it crashes or whatever, then I'll get back on live to say, hey, it might be the drive. It might be a card reader problem, okay, incompatibility. But all files I viewed on the camera, there's no problem with any of the files. And that's even with photos. I'm just going to play video files, what I captured with the Z9, first with the 28 to 400. And then when you see the bedroom with the unmade bed, that would be with the Mirror 1 37 millimeter f2.8 lens, manual focusing lens. And we'll take it from there. Okay, Z9. And this is at 24 millimeters. I got the 24 to 120 f4. And you can see it's raining once again. It's been raining every other day, which is a good thing. We need the rain. And it is raining hard right now. I'm going to go around here because I don't want to get wet. I'm just wearing my socks. I'm not wearing any shoes. So I have some video and pictures of a bird. I had it in program mode when I stuck the camera out at 120. They're all raw. But you see, that bird bath is filling up. Hey! Yeah, my neighbor. So you can see the water picks up. The drainage is real good. So it just started about 5 minutes ago. And I've never noticed that before. So, sorry about that. Let's get the focus on. Come on. Not working. What's wrong? That's on autofocus. Okay. So now I have it on AFC. If you hit the back button focus, it should be good. AFC. You can see, there should be some grass growing now with all this rain. And you can see how hard it's running. So when I use multiple lenses, I forget to set it back to the original settings. And I don't know why I don't do that. I guess I have too many cameras. But there you go. It's raining real hard. I was going to do a shoot. I had the RC. Okay, I had subject detection off. Now this is full frame mode. It's dissipating the rain. It's been raining for like half an hour. Okay, so the focusing is doing a little bit better. Okay, I had the autofocus on. Now let's see if it stays like that. Okay, this is why you don't need a crop sensor camera. with a 45 megapixel Z9 is now shooting at crop, and it's focusing now. Okay, I'm just moving it a little bit slow. This is 4K 30, by the way. I've also put it on voice, so see, that doesn't look sharp, does it? Okay, crop mode, f4 at 120 millimeters, 4K 30, landscape, white balance is at A1. It's right in the middle between warm and cool. AFF and enhanced stabilization and stabilization on normal, not sport. Okay. Okay, 24 millimeters, 28, 35. I think that's about 40 right there. 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, 100, 120. All right, folks. AFF. Hope it was in focus all the way through. Let's go all the way back down to 24. And all the way back to 120. Looks pretty good. All right. So, no problems reading the card from the Z9. No freezing and stuff. I noticed that when the Z6 III froze, I had to change back to the Sony card to read the files. And whatever file it was writing to, and this only happened to me while I was recording video, not while I did any shooting with the photos and stuff. With the Z6 III, it didn't write the file. And when I happened at the camera store, they had to change the reader because they couldn't read the files off the drive. But when they changed it, then they could read the files, and then where I recorded, where it froze in front of the camera exchange person that was there, he said it was interesting. So I'm now the third person. I know of two others. One made a comment on one of my videos, and he was an Australian photographer. I think he does weddings. He commented on that, but he had a different brand of CFExpress card. He put a different one in there, and he had no problems ever since. Raymond Parker, a famous YouTuber, and I recommend watching his channel all the time. Fabulous storyteller. Explained the problems that he didn't like with the Z6 III, but he had a lot of things that he had positive with the Z6 III. So the reason why I'm doing this is to see if there's anybody else having this side of or sort of problem with their camera. You know, I bought it. When I like a camera with the extra features, I just find a workaround. I'll find a fix, and then I stay with the camera. Each camera has a flaw. There's really no bad camera now. You just have to depend if you want autofocus, sharp, or you want character in the lens that you try to buy. I try to do all different things, manual focus lens, adapters from third-party manufacturers to other camera brands with the Nikon and vice versa. So I like doing things like that. I'm not a real technical person. I am a hobbyist, but I find certain things interesting and I want to share it with people. I think that I like to be open the experiences that I have with cameras. I love the photos that I take, either macro or landscape, some wildlife. I'm not into that, but I just want to share the experiences I'm having. I've had no problems with this camera, Z9 ever. Okay, so my next video, I'm going to do an experiment between H.264, 8-bit 265, and 10-bit H.265, and with this same CFExpress Type B card. If there's no problems with it, then maybe it might be the drive that's having problems with the Z6 III. Who knows? It could be a lot of things. It might be able to be a firmware update to fix this problem. It may be drive incompatibility with that camera. But 3 different cards from 3 different people across the world, North America, well, 2 from North America and 1 from Australia, and they're finding the same issues with certain types of cards and writing to the CFExpress card, not the SD card, okay? So I just want to bring out this video. Thank you for watching. You probably saw some of the other Z9 footage before. I just wanted to share the same footage with this type of reader where I had problems before with this type of card, the same brand of card, and everything worked flawless. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. Keep smiling. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.